Afternoon all, welcome to Anglesey. Me and Tasha back for a couple of days. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. Tasha and I are down for a couple of days. We have, as you can see, brought the SIB out on the paddleboard. Tasha's out on the paddleboard fishing for some micro species somewhere. She has got a chest cam on, so hopefully we'll get a bit of footage if she catches anything. Put your hands in front of you, like that, yeah, but you've got to have them like at least there. If you're doing this, they won't. So you've got
I'm not going to be doing that, am I?
No. Yeah, you need to have them about there. But yeah, we brought the SIB and the paddleboard out, so we're going to have a camp on the beach tonight. We're going to find ourselves a nice little cove out of the way, tuck ourselves under some rocks and have a camp. Brought some food, a bit of barbecue food, so we'll have a nice barbecue later on. And today, this afternoon, we're just going to have a float about, just not going to go too far out. There's a little bit of a breeze coming over, but it's coming over from the headland, so we're fairly sheltered here. I've just come out into the wind here a little bit, but it's absolutely fine. It's due to pick up a little bit this afternoon and into this evening, and then absolutely die in the morning, so we'll probably get a few hours in first thing in the morning as well. Probably pack up, take the gear back to the van, and then come out again and have a few hours out tomorrow. Yeah, so like I say, Tasha's aim of the game is the mini species. She needs a cuckoo, gold cinny, gurnard, that's the sort of thing she's looking for. Bass obviously would be nice. Me, it is just mackerel. I just need mackerel. They're a bit thin on the ground, or certainly are for me this year anyway. I've had a few little bits and pieces, but generally I've struggled and my fridge is empty. So I am gonna try and get a bass, because I've not had a bass yet this year. So a bass and fill my freezer with mackerel. Got the freezer in the van, so I can catch as many as I want and take them all home. But for now, look at this. Do a bit of feathering out here, see what comes along. Caught out. Your anchor holding? Yeah. Fishing on the worm?
Yeah, there's a few little shells, but nothing's coming out.
Right, we're back out for the mackies.
That's a catch species,
No, just want to catch them.
Yeah, bloody pollock.
Well, that wasn't very productive. One little pollock, I think Tash had one pollock as well, but there's been a bit of a disaster happened. I won't film her because she's a bit upset, but she's dropped her rod in off her paddleboard. It was a present that I got her for Christmas, and so she's a bit upset at the moment, so we're going to come on shore, have a bit of lunch and regroup. Oh dear. Where's your rod?
No, I'm not him.
Bit of hummus to drown your sorrows.
I'm upset, stop filming me.
Oh, it could be worse, Tash, look at that. A nice rod out there somewhere.
It is worse, look at all them flies.
It is quite flyy, this beach, I must admit.
We don't like this.
Look after this one.
I will. That's the safest the road has ever been.
I've had to give her my little jigging rod.
I didn't have to, I said I don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it. He's back in the game. You hold on to that one tightly.
My fingers are white.
Any nibbles?
Like 10 seconds.
Alright. Mackie on the jig. Happy days. First of many, hopefully.
Hey! Big one. Woo!
There is not a great deal going on. Tasha's had a couple of wrasse, a caught wing and a ballon, I think. I've had 2 mackerel, one on the jig, one on the feathers, and a little pollock earlier. Oh, there's a jets about today. Some other stuff as well, so like a biplane, maybe not a biplane, but some old propeller type thing before as well. So they've been pretty cool, but the fishing has been pretty slow. Wind's picking up a little bit now, so might go in, set the gear up, set the tents up. Found a little cove well out of the way. We can pitch the tents like under like a little rocky outcrop, so I don't even think we'll be able to be seen from the shore, even if someone was like directly above us on the cliffs. So that's nice, but the fishing is garbage. We'll get him. Bit of a tricky one getting back in. Our gear's up there. And there's a tiny little gap which I can just about get through, I think. Just coming up to low water. I'm stuck on this bit of rock. Looks like a totally different place to where we went out. Actually, almost over there. Just looks like that never goes out of the water. Right, let's get off this rock. See if we can navigate through this little channel here. I think we can. I think there's enough water. Just about enough water coming through this channel. Came in before over there. So I guess I'm gonna have to anchor it up here. Wait for the tide to get back up to like where Tasha's paddleboard is. Fantastic little beach we've got here. Private beach all to ourselves. The fishing was wank, so we're just having a game of cards instead. But, can't go out now anyway, even if we wanted to. The tide is low. The boat is high and dry. Beautiful evening though. It is now 6 o'clock. About 3 hours till it goes dark. Probably not going to get another chance to go out now. was hoping I might get to throw some lures for the bass. We might, but it's probably barbecue time when the tide gets back up and put some water on the slip, so to speak. Right, better get back to battering Tasha at cards. This is not good. Tasha probably win this one, I think.
Don't know.
Devastating. 9-all, first to 11.
Yes.
10 to Tash. Yeah, of course, obviously. That's plenty good enough. Oh no! Right, go to bed. Right, I've had to stop the time lapse. I don't think I had enough memory on this SD card for Tasha's. And she also set it up like an inch away from where the camera was, so I don't know how well it's going to have come across.
You said, why are you so far away?
I didn't, I never said that. I didn't. But yeah, probably in an hour or so Tash will have hers up. And we'll get the BBQ on.
Nearly done. What are you laughing at? They won't stay in.
Water's just got back up to the boat, so we just decided to come out for a quick hour. What time are we on now? It is 8 o'clock. It's got an hour and a half or so before it goes dark. So we thought before we got the barbecue on, we'd just fly out and have chuck around with some lures just in these little nooks and crannies, these little coves. It's beautiful here this evening. Spectacular. The wind that was due to pick up never materialised, so it is an amazing evening. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll have a few casts here until we get bored. Won't be long. And we're both hungry, so we want to get this barbecue on, but we also really want to catch a bass. So see what wins first, the bass or the bass or the burgers. No bass, unfortunately. It does look good out there, but yeah, we're just shit bass fishers. Absolute worst lure fishing men and women you've ever seen. Except for when they're going absolutely nuts. When I catch the other one. Yeah, literally that day when we were both Coleman. Yeah, that was nuts, but they were throwing themselves on the hook. Fire's on. Just burning these down to get some coals, and then we are putting the food on. Because we're starving. Maybe have a couple of casts from the shore when the water comes back up over this little bit of reef in front of us. But for now, the only thing we're interested in is burgers. Morning, campers. Oh, that was a delightful night's sleep. You have a good sleep, Tash?
Okay.
Oh, I slept like I was dead. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning as well. It was low water, about 7, so there wasn't much point getting up. Woke up this morning about 4:30, and it looked like it was going to be a beautiful day, which, as you can see, it most definitely is. So we've got about another maybe half hour, 3/4 of an hour before this water covers the stones at the bottom of the beach. Down there. Just need to cover these big rocks at the bottom, make getting in a little bit easier, and then we're on our way. We're going to sack off the fishing here because it was bobbins, and we're going to go down to where we're going, the inland sea. We're going to go down to the inland sea and see if we can catch some mini species for our species hunt. get some use of this ragworm that we've got from Bluefin. Lovely rag. So we've got to put it to good use. So we'll get the stuff packed down, leaving no trace. Already sorted the fire out last night. You would never know that we've been here. Get all the gear in the boat and let's get away. How's my bacon coming along?
Turning it for you.